Hi everyone, I'm Mariel. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I create this dark smoky eye. It's very fall appropriate, and I use all affordable products for this video. All of them. Some of them, most of them, you can find them at the drugstore, and other ones you can find them only online, but they are very, very affordable. I use the 35O palette from Morphe Brushes. Not only have brushes, it has eyeshadows, concealers, they have a beauty sponge, they have a bunch of stuff in the website, but that's it. I hope you like it. I have nothing else to say. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. See, if you want to know how to get this look, please keep on watching. Thank you, love you, bye bye. Okay, let's start with priming my eyes. I'm using this Wet n Wild Photofocus eyeshadow primer. This is from the drugstore. I bought it at Walgreens. And then I'm going in with the Airspun loose face powder. It's a translucent powder. It's also from the drugstore. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say drugstore a lot. But all these products are, most of them, from the drugstore, like I already said. I'm setting the primer with this powder, and I'm using this brush. I already put in the screen what brush is it. Now I'm going in with the Morphe 35O palette and this shade right here. And I'm using a Morphe E23 brush, and I am going to dust this color all over my crease. This is gonna be my transition shade. Then going back to the palette, I'm using this other color, and I'm using now a Morphe M433 brush. It's a more precision blending brush, and I'm gonna put this on top of the other color that I already have, but more closer to the lid. And then going back to the same brush that I used originally, I'm making sure that both colors are blended together. Then going back to the palette, I'm using this more orangey color with the same brush, and I'm placing this in the same place that I put the second color. And going back to the same brush, I'm gonna blend those two colors together again. It's a lot of blending and a lot of going back and forth in between brushes. Then I'm using this ColourPop pencil. It's a cream gel liner in the color Swerve. I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. It looks strange now, but it'll come together. We're gonna put another color on top. Then I'm gonna use this smudge brush. This brush, I don't know, it doesn't have a name on it. I bought it on eBay. I bought a set and it was like $4 the entire set. Some of them were garbage. This one was really good. So I'm using this to smudge this eyeliner all over my lid. Like I said, it might look weird, but don't give up. Just keep going and it'll all come together at the end. Then back to the palette, I'm using this dark brown, and I'm gonna place the dark brown on top of the black liner. The black liner just makes whatever you put on top pops even more. So make sure you tap before you start rubbing. This color, you're gonna see a lot of fallout, and that's one of the main reasons I do my eyes first, is because you have a lot of eyeshadow falling on your cheeks. If you have foundation on, you'll ruin your foundation. I'm using this brush and I'm gonna wiping off the excess on my cheeks. Then I'm going back to the same M433 brush with a little more of that orangey color, and I'm blending the colors that I put on my crease with the color that I place on my lid, making sure that I don't have any harsh lines. Now I'm going in with this Maybelline Eyestudio jet liner in Blackest Black. That's the color. And I'm using this Morphe brush. All the brushes are Morphe, by the way, because they're not expensive and they're really good brushes. And I'm doing a wing liner with this gel liner. And then I'm popping these eyelashes. These are Ardell lashes. Double Wispies is the type of lash. And you can also find these at the drugstore. Walgreens, Target, Walmart, anywhere you can find these. They're really cheap and they're really good. If you guys want to see me do a more detailed eyeliner or how do I apply my lashes video, just let me know in the comment section below and I will do that for you. Then I go back with the same jet liner and I go over the lash band one more time just to make sure that it's covered. Now I'm gonna go to my face and I'm gonna prime my face using this Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shape Balm. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and from foundation I'm using the Maybelline Fitme Matte and Poreless foundation, and I am in the shade Natural Beige 220. I'm using an M439 from Morphe and I am buffing this into my skin using this brush. I normally pat the foundation into my skin because I have large pores, and I rub, it looks weird on my face, so I normally pat the foundation into my skin. Now for concealer, I'm using this Maybelline Fitme concealer, and it's in the shade Medium Moyen. I butchered that name, but it's number 25. I bought mine at Walmart, and this concealer is really good because it's really creamy and it's very, very blendable. I'm using a Morphe E8 to do this. Now to set my under eyes, I'm going back to the same powder, the Airspun translucent powder, and I'm using this E40 brush, and I'm setting my under eyes with this brush, and then I use a bigger powder brush to set my face using the same powder. This one is the E2. It's very, very fluffy and it's really good. Now to finish up with my eyes, I'm gonna use this M432, and I'm gonna go back to the 35O palette, and I'm gonna use the same colors that I use on top. I'm gonna use now in my lower lash line, and I go back to the with the pencil brush and I make sure that I buff all that out. Now I go back to the same ColourPop cream jet liner that I placed on my lid, and now I'm gonna line my waterline with it, and I am also gonna tight line with the same pencil. Then I go back with the pencil brush and I smoke the eyeliner a little more. Now for my eyebrows, I'm using this ColourPop pencil. It's a brow pencil. It's in the shade dark brown. I am sorry, I had a brain fart. I have to go get the pen to see what color it was. And then to set my brows, I'm using this Maybelline, I'm sorry, it's from Loreal. Loreal brow something, I don't remember the name and I don't have it in front of me, but it's gonna be listed. All the products that I'm using, I'm gonna list them in the bottom bar. Then going back to the same palette, I'm using the second lightest shade from the left, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners with this shade. Now for my face, I'm gonna contour with this NYC bronzer in the shade Sunny. For blush, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm gonna take the lightest shade in the palette on my Morphe E4 brush, and I'm gonna apply this to my cheeks. Okay, for highlights, I'm sorry, I'm using the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip. It says bronzer, blush, and eyeshadow, but obviously this is not a bronzer, it's a highlighter, and mine is in the shade Vegas Strip. And for lips, I'm using this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Bumble. And I'm gonna put this on my lips. And that is it. Put some setting spray and that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Make sure you subscribe. Love you. Bye.